Oh.
Welcome to the gimpiest of Muvericks of all time.
Alright, then let's see. I'm picking up what I'm throwing down.
We're scooping dope rhymes off the kitchen floor just to survive.
What comes up must come down, yet my feet don't touch the ground.
Welcome to the worst Sonic Heroes game ever made.
We're back with the second part of the Ultimate Sonic Heroes extravaganza. By the way, Alonso, guess who got all the A ranks?
Me. That was me.
Ethan?
It was me.
No, I did. Look, I got the proofs on screen. Okay, let's go ahead and start a new file. I haven't played this game in 30 years, and I got all the A ranks in my first try, because I'm a BAMF.
Yes, you are. Yes,
okay,
you are.
So, as always, I like to show off all the unique settings, because I've been showing off all 4 versions of this game for the playthrough.
Wait, now hold on a second. You said this is part 2? But this is our first time that we've been here.
Part 1 is Team Rose with Eric, and then part 2 is Team Sonic with you guys.
So you guys know which one to skip.
Why? Are you saying this is part 1?
Okay, so there's the rumble setting, but the unique each version has a unique setting, and the unique one for the GameCube version is this anti-flicker filter. You can see in the final footage that it got blurrier when I did that. So if you have 480p with component cables, turn that shit off and never look back.
Mikey, why aren't we playing the Xbox version?
Because I did that with the Inverse Cast.
How come we're not playing the Dreamcast version?
There was no Dreamcast version.
Why aren't we playing the Game Boy version?
There was no Game Boy version.
Yes, there was.
There was no Link's version either.
I wasn't talking about that. Of course there's no Link's fucking version. Are you kidding me? This is the first... No, this is the first... This is giving me flashbacks right here to when I realized that Sonic wasn't cool anymore.
Wow, we had a different experience with this scene then.
Now hold on. Just chill your wiener for a second. I am
fully erect, so you better put it down.
I was a hip young lad of probably 8 or 9, and I love the dank. I love those dank old Genesis games because they're on the best video game console ever made, the Sega Genesis, and they were cool, and everybody I knew, which is my sister and I, played them. So therefore, they're the best games of all time. But my mom's like, Ethan, you gotta get Sonic Heroes. This is good. My mom is like, this looks so good. It's like $50. You should get it. It's never gonna be this cheap. I'm like, Mom, I don't really. It looks kind of weird. I don't know. She's like, you gotta get it. Like, for some reason, my mom wanted to get this game for me. I have no idea why. But then she got it for me. I popped it in and played like 10 minutes of it. I saw, because this is my first exposure to 3D Sonic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? What happened to Sonic? This is what? Because I played every Genesis game except for that Mean Bean Machine. Which who cares about that one?
Yeah.
It's just Puyo Puyo.
Sonic Puyo Puyo.
Yeah, exactly. So I was all like, this is. They can Sonic talks now? What? So, and then I played it for a couple of minutes and I realized it sucked.
At how many people who stopped at the Genesis games don't know that Sonic has a voice actor. I remember when I was studying for my SATs when I was like 16.
Oh, yes.
My SAT tutor. Oh yeah, that was in the cartoons, but
this is Julia White in this game too, right?
No, this is Ryan Drummond.
Julia White left a while ago.
Before this was only in the 80s,
I'm making
the 90s cartoons.
I'm making a zesty joke here.
No, we just know you ain't the whitest. It's okay. I'm sorry, Ethan. Continue with your story.
Mikey, I think you spilled some mayonnaise on your disc, your copy of your disc here, because it looks like it's only running at about 10 frames a second on my end.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's super jittery.
Yeah, that's the best. Because like the setup I have to do here is because Ethan and I tried to record Bubsy the other day while sharing the video, and I was dropping frames in the recording. So the solution I came up with was to have my desktop PC with the RTX 2080 do all the recording, and then have my laptop record the audio and send like a splitter version of the video to you guys through the Elgato Cam link.
So what you're saying is you hate our audience.
What I'm saying is that my laptop is not strong enough to give you all 60 frames per second.
I was only kidding about that whole thing. I knew why it was only 10 frames a second.
No, I was just explaining for the audience so they know how we're doing this.
But they won't know.
Oh, it's running an actual 60 for them.
Yeah, so the actual game footage that they're watching right now is in full 60, and it's upscaled for 4K and everything.
Oh, okay then.
Upscaled to 4K.
Remember when Mikey didn't want to do that because, like, oh, it'll take too long to render? Like, yeah, but it'll create
that was
a better
before I had a GPU to render.
Well, it was
Back then I had
nice.
to do everything.
Back then I didn't do everything.
Because, you know,
from
now
my,
I have... like, getting a GPU... Like, even I mean, the one I had before this was the 1020, the GTX 1050 Ti, which is only like 4 gigs of VRAM.
But it's beautiful.
But even getting that much was enough to completely revolutionize the recording and rendering.
Wait, you mean your ThinkPad wasn't good enough for recording and everything?
No, not right.
Well, your
because
netbook,
now I have
your
a much
could
better
record 60 frames a second. Are you kidding me?
Like the
your
capture
Chromebook?
card I'm using right now is called a Magewell Pro HDMI, and basically it can record games in full RGB. So I stick that in my OBS, then I upscale it with point sample scaling in real time to get those perfect pixels I love so much.
No, hold on.
Oh,
Where is
and by
this?
the way, I'm using the GameCube HDMI adapter by Eon.
Ooh,
So
is
this
that the
is
really
this
expensive
is
one?
it was $150, yes.
Why didn't you just play it on the Wii?
Because it's blurry. Okay, the problem with the Wii is that its component output is really blurry. And I have this converter box called the open source scan converter that I use for all my analog sources. So for everything that uses RGB, SCART, and component, that's what I use. But the Wii has really terrible video output, which is why I just sent it off to get modded to HDMI just yesterday. That's getting installed. I had to wait months for the kits that I pre-ordered to come in the mail. But now I'm sending it off to an installer to get it in. So that's why I got myself but the GameCube has like a little digital port in the back that was going to be used for like a 3D headset that never came out. But because
Dang
of that,
old Nintendo.
Yeah.
because of that, it has that digital port in the back. You can plug a little adapter into it and just get HDMI that way. And it looks pretty good, I gotta say. And I don't have to spend hours messing around with analog to digital settings just to get the pixels to look right.
Uh-huh.
You know what I should? You should know what I should do tonight.
Smoke a
I should
joint.
play myself. No, I don't do that. I should do. No, I should start up my Silent Hill 3 Let's Play.
You can get Alonzo to tag along like he did for the Silent Hill 2 playthrough.
Say that one more time.
You can get Alonzo to tag along like he did for Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
No, with the SH3 one, I want to do a solo LP because it'll scare the shit out of me because that game honestly terrifies me.
Well,
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait. You know I love you, Alonzo. Like more than just friends. Like
I know.
when are you gonna come back and move in with me again? And we can share the same bed.
No, you just move back over here, man. You don't have to deal with snow ever again.
Well, due to the climate change, it's actually really freaking warm in Minnesota right now.
What are you talking about? I'm holding snow in my hand right now.
That's my frozen semen.
Oh yeah.
No, it's
since
warm.
Ethan
It's been warm lately.
Ethan, you gotta hurry, man, because now since you gotta talk about your first experience with Sonic Heroes, I gotta tell you about mine.
Oh,
Wait.
damn.
Well, let me ask one small question before you start that story.
Yeah.
Where is this part 2 being uploaded?
I kind of want to put it on EPG Plays just because Game Mavericks is kind of a dead channel now.
Is it? Is it really?
Mega Man 11 did all right, but
Yeah.
I don't know. If I ever do get around to my Silent Hill 3 Let's Play solo, should I just do it on the Muvericks channel? I wonder if
feel
anyone would
free.
care.
I don't have a problem with that.
He's not gonna gimp you on
my
that.
channel. My channel's fucking dead.
Yeah. You mean the video of was it a cow or a donkey? Didn't get enough
donkey.
views.
I don't know what he's talking about, and it's still funny.
All my friends love that video, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's not. I never expected it to be popular.
It was a good one. I enjoyed it. It was just so random.
I wanna like send that into like America's Funniest Home Videos or something, because none of us expected for him to bolt off with the donkey.
And then he had to look around for it. Editor Mikey, put the donkey clip and the funny part in.
What?
Yo, he's. Yeah, I know. I love that part. Wasn't that funny? I love that part. The best part is that I could not. I was having trouble breathing because I was laughing so hard. He just takes off. That donkey was tiny and just like.
I guess you could say he was hauling ass.
There's something I said while Ethan and I were recording or starting the Bubsy stuff a while back that got Ethan laughing so hard that he couldn't breathe.
Oh, the Gimp Muvericks mayhap return in a Swallows Fortnite.
Like, I've never heard him laugh so loud, folks.
I was laughing so hard that I couldn't breathe, and Nicole's in the room with me, and she was like, "What's going on?" She was so confused, like, "What's so funny?" I'm like, "It's something so stupid." Anyway, Alonzo.
Yes.
Alonzo, tell your story. Tell your story right now while the cutscene plays.
Oh, this
While
could go on for a while.
the Sailor Moon transformation occurs.
So, so Ethan realized
the runtime somehow.
is for some reason we had total opposites experiences with this game. This is when I realized Sonic is the greatest, and I went down the very, very dark hole that is a Sonic fandom.
Yeah,
that's where you discovered your Willy.
Yeah, no, that was later in life.
You stared upon Sonic's lean body, and suddenly you felt your bulge twitch.
Are you sure that wasn't? I'm pretty sure it was Sonic Adventure 2 for that. But
it made your
Speaking of
giant
which,
tingle.
That's one of our best playthroughs, even though the audio sounds like garbage.
Ooh,
So go watch that one.
Sonic Adventure 2?
Yeah, that playthrough.
What's
that
wrong
was
with
a
the
good
audio?
playthrough.
What's wrong with the audio?
it wasn't good.
It wasn't?
We had every so often some of our episodes just didn't record well because of the room.
Yeah, that's why the audio was bad.
I mean, we're no Game Grumps for sure with their incredible setup, but I mean,
I don't know, man. With our Mega Man, I think we are now. We're on that level.
no, definitely not.
Yeah, Mega Man 11.
Recording it in-
We're recording with individual mics now, whereas we weren't before. Where am I?
Well, there's a glitch.
Yeah, that part glitches a lot. I remember that.
This game sucks.
Oh yeah, back to my history of the game. I don't believe this was my first 3D Sonic game, but this was my first game that I bought for the GameCube. So I
does
saved.
that mean you played this before SA2? Or did you have a Dreamcast?
I didn't have a Dreamcast. My godparents, their son, had a Dreamcast, and I played Sonic Adventure 2 or watched him every now and then play it on the Dreamcast, and I think, oh, this is the coolest thing ever. And then Sonic Heroes comes out, and I didn't have a GameCube at the time. My cousin had Sonic Adventure 2 for the GameCube, and we played that and all that. But this, I saved up my birthday money, I calculated tax rate and everything. My mom was super confused, like, why do you want to know the tax rate? Well, I want to know how much this GameCube's going to cost, because I know that 8% is going to screw me over because I have the amount, but tax, it sucks. So, get the game.
You are cool. I just wanted to buy a Rubik's Cube. I think I spent Canadian dollars on it.
No, but saved up for
I
it.
don't have enough pesos to pay for this GameCube.
No, you don't have to worry about buying it because they have so many just, no, I wouldn't say illegal, but not very legal alternatives to all your GameCubes there. But back to the history, yeah. So yeah, I buy it and I just play the shit out of it because you want to know the first thing I realized after buying the GameCube in this game and a bunch of controllers, you need a memory card.
Oh,
So I would play through the beginning of the game for months until I get a GameCube because this was at the point when memory cards were super hard to come by.
really?
Yes. So
I'm surprised they didn't just come with the system.
Did I ever tell you guys about
Your
the time that
siblings?
my step siblings had? We tried to play that Rugrats game, one of the Rugrats games on GameCube, but they were such little shits and they didn't know how to take care of their shit at all. So they got the game and for some reason we couldn't beat it. Like it was like harder than we thought it was or something. But
A Rugrats game.
They lost the memory card, but they didn't want to keep restarting it, so they just turned the game on and leave the GameCube on for like 3 weeks straight. Until they realized they wanted to play a different game. Then we played Super Monkey Ball 2, and we couldn't beat it because that game was freaking hard.
shit, right?
And they left the game on for like
Sorry.
forever. Just left it on all the time. And we couldn't beat the levels, so it just stayed on.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That's not what I did. I just keep replaying the first couple of levels until I got a memory card.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my best friend Thomas. His childhood was like the funniest.
I thought I was your best friend.
You're my best friend in college, dude. But before I met you, yes, Schwingy. Schwingy, how'd you know Schwingy?
Schwingy,
How'd you know
Because
that
it
was
was
his
written
nickname?
on your controller.
Yeah, well, that wasn't
You had
Thomas.
a Nintendo 64 controller that
Yeah,
said
that was-
Schwingy on it.
Oh yeah, I think Tyler. That was my neighbor, who was also Thomas's cousin. I moved when I moved into my new neighborhood. I met this kid named Tyler, and I'm like, oh, my name's Tyler Schwinghammer. I'm like, oh, that's like my best friend Thomas Schwinghammer. He's like, that's my cousin. I'm like, what? No way. Then we had like a love-hate relationship forever, but that's another story for another time. But no, my best friend Thomas, he had a little brother who was just a colossal shit, like the like the most asshole little brother you could ever imagine. Like we were 7, Thomas and I were 7 when his little brother was born, but like Thomas, let me tell you, his little brother Kobe is like the craftiest little shit monster ever. Because he would
Shit monster.
he's a cool guy now, but like when he was young, he was such a stinker because Thomas had a PS2, he had like a GameCube and stuff, but he'd buy his own games to play, and he'd come to school and be like, God damn it, I'm so angry. I was playing Sonic Heroes or whatever, and I go back and I turn on the console, and Kobe deleted everything off the memory card.
No.
And
No.
Kobe would do that constantly. Anytime he had the memory card, the first thing he would do was delete every save off of every single memory card that he could find. He'd just do that. He would just do it.
Bad.
So Thomas would hide it. And no matter what, when we were at school, Kobe would go dig through his room and find the memory cards and delete everything. And then Thomas would go home from school and start playing, and then everything would be gone again. He'd be like, God damn it, Kobe, you did it again. He did it constantly. It was like the most irritating thing ever.
There would be a dead child if that were me.
Nah.
So if Ricky did that, he wouldn't be Ricky much longer.
Yeah.
But he'd do it. Kobe would do all sorts of stuff like that all the time. I'd go over to Thomas's after school, and like Kobe would like destroyed his room or something, or I don't know. If Thomas ever watches this, or Kobe for that matter, Kobe he's a cool kid now. He's funny.
I tell you, white kids can get away with everything. My ass or my brother, our ass would be beat so hard it'd be raw.
Oh my god.